All right, y'all. I think I gotta go deep. I'm just having one of those days, and I'm having something that I gotta let go of, and I'm not willing to step back into something that I outgrew. How about that? I'm not willing to step back into something that I outgrew, even though the package looks so good. If you know that you know that you know that what you've learned since you left Christianity, how could you ever go back? Why would you go back? Why would you learn that God lives within you as you? Even Jesus taught this. This is what really gets me. Jesus taught his words, not mine. Look it up. The kingdom of God is within you. Came out his mouth. And then Luke 21, 17, 20, I don't know, it's in there, look it up. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all things will be added unto you. Well, if I'm seeking the kingdom of God, and then the kingdom of God is within me, what does that mean? It means that I cannot be separate from. I cannot be less than. I cannot be not chosen, because God created me in his image, or in their image, because God is not a freaking male or female. There's so much to this journey, to this spiritual awakening. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Once you realize that the books that they took out of the Bible, those are the ones that teach the spiritual stuff that Jesus taught. And by the way, his name's not Jesus. It's Yeshua. Because there was no J in the English language or the Hebrew language. There was none. They made that. It's spell work. So you would put your power outside of you so you can remain less than. If you do your history work and you do the stuff that I've done, you dive in, and you read the books that they told you were bad, you realize that what Yeshua taught was everything is in you. You are the kingdom. We all are the kingdom. There's nothing outside of you. That's all just a show. None of that's real. Come to me as little children. Be joyful in all circumstances. Heaven and hell, that's a whole nother ball of wax, because all that is a vibrational scale. You can live in heaven, or today, like I've been living in hell. I've had feelings and stuff because I'm going through something. But I know it's a vibrational state, and I know that this will pass, and I'm going to go back to my joy, because I live in joy every day. But I'm worthy of everything that I've ever desired. And that religion teaches me you can hope. I don't even use that word. That word is crap. That word suggests that you can hope. It doesn't promise anything. But I know that I know that I know, because of the work that I've done and the stuff that I've learned and the things that I've experienced. God lives in me, as me, speaks through me. I have allowed myself to become a vessel that allows God to speak through me. I'm just very passionate about this, and I won't step back into something that tries to put that back in me, because that's not who I am anymore. I've evolved. I've grown out of that wineskin. You can't put new wine in an old skin, because it doesn't work anymore. I'm just passionate about this, and I know it pisses people off, because I was big into the church 15 years. Well, my whole life I was raised Christian. And to realize that I had been lied to all those years. But I needed all that. I I needed what the church taught me. So it's not a bad thing that people go through that experience to learn. Like mine, I had to go to church to learn what love was. And by the grace of God, I went to a church that taught unconditional love. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every bit of that time. The relationships I've made, the people I met. But that's not where I am anymore. I've graduated church. That's what I like to say. I've graduated church. I have graduated that school that taught me love, forgiveness, grace, understanding. Because that was Jesus's teachings. I always resonated with what his word said. And then when I read the books of the Bible that they took out, that solidified it for me. Do your research, people. Look into the books that were taken out. Look into compare and contrast what Paul teaches versus what Yeshua taught. I promise you, you're going to come up with some questions. But I live my life in such a way that most people don't understand, and that's okay. Because I don't watch sports, news, TV. I don't watch the weather. I don't pay attention to any of that. I live my life based on the things around me that I can be a part of, that I can experience, and none of that stuff is real. That's all meant to keep you down, to keep you worried about stuff in the present that doesn't matter, that has nothing to do with you. What does sports have to do with you? I mean, it's one thing to go to a game, but it's another to watch it on TV religiously every Sunday like it's fucking your thing to do and it's your team. Have you ever met any of those people? Oh, wait. What about the news? If you still watch the news, I can't even help you. I can't even. If you believe that this is not the left and the right side of the same bird meant to steal, kill, and destroy your energy, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different life. And people are like, your life is so different. Yeah, it is. Because I have let go of all the things that I used to hold on to and grasp hold of because that was what I was told to do. I used to live on a hamster wheel. I don't do that no more. I don't do the same thing every day. I really don't. I do different things all the time. I had to get this out. It's so disheartening to hear people speak and to hear them talk and to hear them share their fears that they live in daily. Like scared of crossing the street, scared of this, scared to fly, scared to get on a train, scared to get in an elevator, scared that you're going to die, scared of this, scared of that. What if I told you you were an infinite being, you could not die, and that fear left the building? Because you're an infinite being and you're a soul. You're a spirit. Just like Creator. Because He is you. Experiencing life through you. As you. Because He thought you were cool enough and wanted to have one of you. Because He wanted to see what you would do with it. None of this matters. There's no place you're going to go. There's no thing you're going to burn in hell. I mean, think about it. Would you ever, in a million years, ever, no matter what your kid did, would you burn them in hell? Would you put them on a cross? Would you kill them? Ever? For anything? No. As a mother, I can honestly tell you no. And neither would your Creator. And that's the biggest lie, is that you needed saving from yourself. I had to get this out. I love you guys. And I want everybody to feel the freedom that I have.